Linda Sarsour has started a crowdfunding campaign for a woman that was allegedly attacked in a racist scuffle. Her version of the story doesn't quite add up when you compare it to the version of the story from the person who is allegedly the attacker. What happened is not what she is claiming. The woman that is in the hospital, I feel sorry for her, but she is one of the women who was kicking and hitting me after I got tased, Morales told the DC in a phone interview on Monday. Morales, who works as an insurance claims agent, says that her boyfriend, Ricky Boyce, is the man alleged by Sarsour and Kerr to be the white man who hurled racial insults at Warsan. But both Morales and Boyce say that he uttered no racial pejoratives in Saturday's incident, which they say began after Morales intervened while a woman of African heritage who lives in her apartment complex was yelling at and hitting her son with a shoe. I didn't even have time to talk to any of them because they were over there just jumping Morales at the time, Boyce told the DC, denying that he made any racial remarks during the incident. Morales says that Sarsour and Kerr have ignored another major piece of the story. Morales herself was transported to the emergency room by ambulance because of the injuries she sustained in Saturday's melee. They're not even mentioning that I was the victim. They came at me. The woman that's in the hospital is part of the group that was aggressing me, Morales said. And here's a copy of the hospital report. Just in case someone didn't believe that she went to the hospital, it's always good to have a little bit of extra supporting evidence. And this is from the crowdfunding website. I believe it's called LaunchGood. Stand with Sister Rama, single mother and victim. Sister Rama Warsame, Somali American and single mother, was brutally beaten by a white man as she came to the defense of another sister. Rama is currently recovering at Riverside Hospital, Columbus, Ohio, where she is employed. Her injuries include 4 missing teeth, a badly swollen face, busted lips, and a swollen nose. Understandably, Sister Rama will not be able to return to work for a few weeks, so we would like to alleviate any financial stresses for her. Her 12-year-old son is traumatized and staying with his relatives. He is preparing to start middle school in fall. Justice for Rama. Muslim activists and members of CARE Ohio are working on the legal aspect of this case to get Rama justice. Update. CARE of Columbus has been retained for legal representation. We will continue to post updates as we receive them, including more about the perpetrator and media coverage links. Yet they, oddly enough, haven't included the link to the article that I showed. Maybe they weren't lying, but they were telling a half-truth. They were only telling their side of the story, and as Samantha Morales claims, she was not the aggressor, and that these multiple people began attacking her first, and then her boyfriend intervened in order to get her out of there. So there is probably an argument of self-defense to be made, but I guess we'll see how it comes about. Linda Sarsour, if you haven't heard of her before, is supposed to be one of the new leading figureheads of feminism. Not as interesting as the woman who sexually assaulted a gay man and killed him after taking him hostage. I forget what her name was. But Linda Sarsour has been around a little bit longer, and she is pro-Sharia law, pro-female genital mutilation. Almost a parody of a feminist, and yet this is a prominent feminist figure. It's almost like a Monty Python sketch. Courtney Love even called her out on Twitter, calling her directly, even tagging her in the tweet, "You're a vile disgrace to women and all of mankind." And Linda Sarsour even commented back to her, trying to make a name for herself amongst Trump supporters, I guess, denying a woman justice who was brutally beaten. And then Courtney Love said, "Okay, I made my point, and I supported it with evidence, and now here you are mudslinging. Disgusting." And I find it amusing. You got Courtney Love with 18,000 likes, 7,000 retweets, and Linda Sarsour has 100. So it just goes to show how much of a minority these crazy radical feminists really are. Every time I think we've reached peak absurdity, peak insanity in our current year, 2017, something else gets in the way. Something decides, you know what? Hold my beer. I'm going in. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. From what I understand, they've raised up to $80,000 already. I'm just curious how much Linda Sarsour is taking off the top. But that's all I really got. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section, and I'll talk to you later.